Hear a code, head been tight, Pokeballs on my belt, village in my backdrop. Yeah, you know the vibes I felt. From candle rose to ninja codes, this dream been calling me. Believe it, this is more than games, it's legacy. Starter in my hand like a jutsu I just learned. Every loss a lesson, every battle earned. Comment section cheering, yeah, my squad stays strong. We're walking different worlds, but the path the same all along. No re-rolls, no resets, fate's already spun. Hard rules, iron will, yeah, the challenge just begun. From the shadows to the light, hear the channel cry. It's a new run, new path, let the journey begin. Ninja way, trainer hard, yeah, we're all in. Through the winds and the pain, we'll rise again. Believe it, this series never ends. New bonds, new fights, every badge a scar. From the leaf to the league, yeah, we're aiming far. Hit subscribe, step inside, let the legend start. New run, new path, same fire in the heart. Grinding late nights like a Genin on a test. Every team member chosen, only rolling with the best. Top matchups like chakra strategy unlocked. One quick can change everything, yeah, the tension won't stop. Rivals talking trash, but they don't know the grind. I've been training for this moment, body, soul, and mind. When a Pokemon falls, yeah, it hurts me too. But a true shinobi knows what loss is meant to do. From the comments to the streams, hear the voices say, keep pushing forward, don't you ever stray. I look at the screen, then I smile and cry. It's a new run, new path, let the journey begin. Ninja way, trainer hard, yeah, we're all in. Through the winds and the pain, we'll rise again. Believe it, this series never ends. New bonds, new fights, every badge a scar. From the leaf to the league, yeah, we're aiming far. Hit subscribe, step inside, let the legend start. New run, new path, same fire in the heart. If I fall, I get back up. That's the way of ninja love. From the ashes, from defeat, I'll stand tall on my own 2 feet. No tail beast, no master ball, just my will, I'll give it all. This ain't luck, this ain't pretend, this is where our stories blend. It's a new run, new path, yeah, the stakes are real. Every battle, every choice, every hit you feel. Side by side, you and I, till the final screen. Believe it, we're chasing something bigger than a dream. New art, new flame, yeah, the future's bright. From episode 1 to the champion fight. Press play, stay true, let the journey start. New run, new path, same fire in the heart. So here we go, first step, no fear. Naruto soul, Poke dream, yeah, we're here. Believe it, this is just the start.
Alrighty, what is going on, you guys? Mr. Amakage here, and my layout is not working for some reason. We are back, and now we are doing the official and the inaugural Pokemon Eternal Emerald Nuzlocke, Perfectlocke, something along those lines. Basically, it's just going to be a situation where we're going to go through the entirety of the game. Lord Lucario has hooked us up with a cacophony of great items that'll be helpful towards this, but essentially the idea is just to see which Pokemon will do the best and how. Now, let me go ahead and fix this real quickly as well, but throughout our playthrough here, we are going to be going ahead and using... no, actually, I think I know why it's not working. Sorry. Let's fix that. But we're going to be using documents that I've went ahead and made for this game. So, everything that you see here is going to be basically, you know, handmade, essentially. So, I hope you guys do enjoy it. Our first fight that we're going to have to deal with is going to be May. And obviously the best thing to be able to deal with a electric type is going to be a ground type. Now, which ground type are we grabbing? Well, if we go ahead and into the Pokemon Center here, we obviously have a pretty, I forgot you put that in the game, Lord Lucario. That I really like that, actually. But let's go ahead and just head on all the way back. But we have all the Pokemon from Generation 1 to Generation 9 here. All DLCs and everything like that. So, I mean, this game, if you guys remember the stream that I did for this series back during the demo, you'll know how far along this game has come. Like, it's a completely different game, and Lord Lucario has been working pretty much tirelessly to be able to bring you the best available thing that we have here, and this is the final product. So, now, as the description says, not necessarily a final product, but as close as we can get it as of right now. Like, he might change a little bit more. Right now, I know that he said something about changing the just overall feel. Sorry, the overall final of the game. There are some stuff after, like, post game that we have to be able to deal with. So this is okay. So it's not that one. I shouldn't be able to make him shiny, actually, but whatever. Let's just put him as a placeholder. Put him right there. Okay. So we're going to be able to go off with Sandslash here. And mostly, let's go ahead and update the layout. Now, unfortunately, since this is not a ROM hack or anything like that, it doesn't automatically update with PokeLink, but that's alright. I think that should be pretty good. And we'll just kind of keep it like that to kind of rotate out for whichever mons might be available at this current time. But for now, let's go ahead and see what we can do. I do believe the Pichu is level 5, so that's fine. I think the box system, because I'm supposed to be able to use the box from anywhere, and I'm just remembering how to get that. I think I already have it. It's just, I don't know. I'll figure it out. But basically, right below Sandslash, there's going to be an option to be able to use the box system. I think that is post Roxanne, I believe. So we're not going to be able to see it quite yet. But I think it's after delivering the Devon goods. So, a couple of things that are just really bringing this game together that I'm very proud of, as far as just what Lord Lucario has been able to accomplish. Let's see here. So our Sandslash currently doesn't have a ground-type move, but if we remember moves here, he's got Crush Claws. So, unfortunately, as far as his, his rating will go, that will bring him down. He's got a pretty perfect typing to be able to deal with Pichu, but he doesn't have a ground-type move. So, do I really need Crush Claw? Not really. I got Scratch, so we'll probably just be able to deal with him like that. Let's go ahead and move on through here. He's already level 5, so we don't have to level up or anything like that. Now, all these encounters that are in this game as well will be in the documentation that I'm working on, and already has been updated for both the night cycles and everything like that. We just have to be able to, let's see, there we go. We just have to be able to fight May here. So, without further ado, the first fight of the inaugural Pokemon Eternal Emerald Perfectlocke is going to start. And we'll try to use too much speed up here just so we can actually get through the game and have a pretty decent outlook and everything. There's Pichu. Alright. Go ahead and scratch. So, obviously not a one-shot, considering it's not going to be super effective, but let's go ahead and try to poison him. No such luck. Okay, that's fine. We'll just scratch him then. Pichu's defenses are pretty low, so. Easy days. Awesome. And of course we got Static. I don't feel like ground type should be able to get Static. I'm fine if they get like paralyzed from like powder moves and stuff like that, but I don't think you should be able to do it to them. But anyway. There we go. I think while we're at it as well, when we do this, we're going to just go ahead and save from a different save file. But really, I should have just saved it over to the other thing there. But we do have the Prime copy, so if we have to go back for whatever reason, we can. But that is Battle 1 done for May. And obviously, we'll go ahead and record Sandslash's progress shortly. But moving on, we have to be able to deal with... In the next route, we have a level 5 Zigzagoon that we have to be able to fight. Obviously, it's a normal type, so what are the options? Well, fighting types, of course. But I don't think that Primeape actually has any fighting type moves as of right now, so we're going to have to deal with that as well. Now, I'm going to try to talk to as many people as possible just to be able to get all the side quests and everything. Because there are items and there are special trades that I still have to figure out, you know, which each of them are, and obviously what they do, stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and do that during the stream as well. But for the most part, I need a Mankey. Well, Primeape. Try to use fully evolved Pokemon when they can, but in situations where you need a ground type, such as like, hey, you know, it's Tyranitar's turn, but obviously Tyranitar is no longer you know, no longer a rock type, or whatever the case may be. That will change things a little bit. Let's go ahead and check him out real fast. Okay, he's got low kick already, so already he's doing a lot better than Armadico was there, our Sandslash. And I will nickname all of our Pokemon as well as we go through. But let's go ahead and update the layout here. And we need ourselves a Primeape. That should update it on its own. Fantastic. Okay. I'm realizing now that was not consistent. Okay, that's a pretty easy fix, actually. This was the first stream that we did this on, so it's not that big of a deal, but I actually need to make that a normal type emoji, not the fighting type. Let's go ahead and pull up this bracket here. And the music in this game too is just so good. Let's grab that. We need normal. Now, normally for these typings, I would have done all this in the beginning, but I appear to have made a mistake. But that's fine. Seems like a pretty easy fix as well. But yeah, I mean, mostly it's just going to be a chill stream. Not really focused too much on doing that. But we also get to showcase this game in its entirety in ways that, honestly, I didn't ever think that we were able to. So that's pretty cool. That's all good to go there. Let's just save that now. Update that. And the layout is gone. It's disappeared. Never fear. Boom. Easy. There we go. That makes more sense. So now I think probably you can kind of get the idea is that whatever typing that we're trying to fight, that'll be the Pokemon we're using against it. Okay, so Primeape all good there. Bum, 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 ba -da -bum. Real quickly too, I need to be able to save this, but I want to save it to file 10 hours. What the hell? Alright, anyway. Let's save it to Survival C. Let's see. Okay, what we'll do is we'll save it to file D as well. There is a method to this madness. Don't worry, but I need to be able to back save and have this be available still. Let's see. Because essentially, I want to be able to save over file B so that this is our like main playthrough, but we always want to go back to get that one. So I will copy file B over to file C when we load it up. And then that should be fine. And then we'll load up file D and then save it to file B. So that's what we'll do there. So it's a little bit of a annoying thing, but if I need to pull up the Discord to be able to soft reset. Oh, Lord Lucario, if you are watching, and I'll probably message you back as well. But yeah, it is fine if you put the link to the live stream. If you like it, obviously. That's kind of up to you. So it's FN F12 for a soft reset. Okay. I need to have their function key. Actually. Okay, did that work? Maybe, perhaps. I think it did. Cool. Okay, we'll load up A again. Or B, sorry. Okay. Save that over file C. And we'll just load up file D and then save that over file B. So it's a little bit, you know, convoluted, but we should be fine. File C. Yes. And honestly, if we had to restart or whatever, then it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. Alright, load up file D. And save over file B. There we go. Okay, so that's how we'll do that now. So we go to save, and we're saving to file B. Awesome, okay. Alright, that was a little bit weird, but whatever. Huh. I'm not sure what that is. I guess we'll find out shortly. But let's go ahead and talk to May. Maybe. Now I'm curious. Like, who are you? Hello? Oh, okay. It's like, hey, you can't go that way yet. For whatever reason. And we got return. There we go. Okay. So, whenever you're playing the Nuzlocke mode, I do believe that the person over here will give you the notifications like, hey, do you want to play Nuzlocke mode? Do you want to play any difficulty modes, stuff like that? Randomizer modes there. That'll be your kind of your last ditch, like, hey, this is what you got to do. Are you sure you want to do it? And then, you know, that'll be finalized. But just to show you guys, even if I didn't make the docks, like, the encounters are available to you guys like this. Obviously, since I have caught all the Pokemon in this game, they all are shown. But normally they'd be question marks and everything like that. You'd have to encounter them. But, you know, they're all available to you. The encounter list is available on the file that, you know, you download and stuff like that. So it is very intuitive. And if you're not really sure, like, hey, I need this Pokemon, but I don't know where it is, like, you can always look it up that way. So there's a lot of different ways to be able to play the game. All right, that's all squared away. We'll go ahead and talk to you. I will quickly just talk to just about everyone, just so I can make sure. There are trades in this game that do specific things for different forms. And I believe in the next town over, there is a trade to be able to trade your Zigzagoon into a Galarian one. I'm just making sure I don't miss anything. Alright, cool. Awesome. Alright, now, for the above area here, well, as soon as we get an encounter. Rattata, you really don't want to mess with me, man. Moving on. There is a trainer there that has something for us to do. And obviously he just wants to have us find his Buchigano. I sure will. Well, apparently we gotta fight. Hello, Zigzagoon. Go away. And in the event of us getting the regional forms for Pokemon, that would be a way to do that. Hello, doggo. And then you just go back. Man, we just can't get through this grass without encountering something. Of course. Now, I do have a pretty significant amount of rare candies. I'm going to try to not use them as much as possible. Yes, I was. There you go. And that's how you get Howl. And there's a bunch of small stuff in here like that, just to be able to give yourself something. Now, sometimes they're gifted Pokemon. They give you items. Some of them are really cool as well. But yeah, just help out people around and then take advantage of those things. And, you know, that's kind of the way you do it. I don't think I get anything from him. But our next required fight is this guy right here. And according to the documents, Zigzagoon is level 5. And we are going to go ahead and just go ahead and fight up then. Mr. Youngster Calvin. Now, I do intend on fighting all of the trainers, but these are the ones that are required. I'll go ahead and low kick. And that murdered him pretty quickly. So, Primate being a fighting type and one-shotting the Pokemon will offer him pretty high, so that's good. But, obviously, the further we get into the game, the less he'll be able to do on his own. So, we'll see. But, that is it for the normal type there. Our next battle is going to be... there will be a battle in Petalburg, but obviously that's the gym, so not right now. Nothing in Route 104. All those trainers are avoidable. And then we have the Team Aqua Grunt in the forest in Petalburg Woods. So we got to get to level 9 for that. I'm going to go ahead and just start from the beginning and just do a little grinding. Mostly just so we can, you know, kind of enjoy this game. But for the most part, yeah, it's just something taking advantage of the things that he has given to us. Alright, so nothing here that we can do. Let's just go ahead and start grinding them. We only have to get to level 9, so we'll get there pretty quickly, especially if we're running into normal types as we are. Now, I do have like I said, a bunch of rare candies, but I'd like to be able to do things a little bit differently. As you can tell from me doing this at all, it's a bit of an anal playthrough, but, you know, it's just something that, you know, you guys can hang out and watch some, you know, developing Pokemon content. I think it might even be a good idea to put on some lo-fi, but... There we go. Now, I've been murdering these Pokemon too soon for it to show, but there is a feature in this game where essentially the Pokemon will cry out for help. Let me see if I can get it to do it. Didn't do it that time. And not all of them do it. I'm not entirely sure what makes it happen, but it does do it eventually. But it's kind of like the totem Pokemon in Sun and Moon and stuff like that. They'll actively like request help from other Pokemon, so it's honestly pretty cool. Another thing I just kind of wish that they did was add it as a kind of make it a double battle, so if they did give you more than one Pokemon to fight against, you would have to, you know, throw in your other Pokemon, if you had one anyway. Just to even the odds. And already we're almost at level, what level are we at? 6, yeah, so almost on level 7. But just the animations, like, I remember when this game was, you know, so early on in development, it didn't have these animations, you know, like, I'm just so proud of what Lord Lucario was able to create, and the fact that I get to be a part of that is just such a blessing. And I'd like to think that I've helped him out a bunch during the development of this, but like all the technical work, that's all been him. So I'm just the idea guy, basically. Like, hey, you know, would this be something you could implement? Is there a plugin for that, or whatever the case may be? Like, and he's been with me 100% of the way. Like, yeah, like, you know, that was a cool idea, or I'm not sure how I'd implement that. How would you want to do it? You know, stuff like that. So I definitely do appreciate it. One thing I really like too is the animations, or the sound design for the trainer battles, because then you get the like da-da-do, da-da-do, and I believe that's based off of Gen. Oh, you missed! How dare you? But the ORAS games, basically. I think a lot of this is based off the ORAS games. Like, he's tried to implement as much as he could from those games into the base, well, Pokemon Emerald style, basically. Let's see. Alright, so I could go to the Pokemon Center, but one thing that I believe he was able to get me that we've been able to take advantage of is the Poke Vial from Radical Red. It's basically just recharges your Mons as if you were at a Pokemon Center, and we're going to use that. Yes. There we go. And we also have an Infinite Repel as well. Now, the Pokeball is something that's going to be added. Well, I mean, it already is added, but it's basically post-game content. So, it is a little OP, in fairness. Like, clearly I could have just gone to the Pokemon Center. I didn't have to do that. But it restores all of your PP, you know, heals up all of your Pokemon in your party, stuff like that. So, it is very cool that he added that. But, a bit unnecessary, if I'm being honest. It's going to make the Elite Four a lot easier, that's for sure. But other than that, I would not recommend it as far as just a normal playthrough. We gotta get to level 9. And obviously there are trainers for us to fight too, but I want to try to save as much as that for later. Dum, bum, 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 bum. And one thing I have been noticing too from a lot of you guys is that a lot of this, a lot of the watch time on these streams are from VOD watchers. So I do appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to do that. Whether you're just coming here to chill with me or whatever the case may be, I do appreciate it. But yeah, it's just, you know, something where I do it a lot too. Like I'll be watching a Shady Penguin stream or something like that while I'm playing. So, it's one of those things that I'd like to be that person basically. Something that you guys can, you know, just kind of like, oh yeah, you know, he's on. I'll just throw that in the background and just vibe. What the hell was going on there? My controller's not set up for this. Can we talk for a moment, though, just about how crazy it is that he was able to basically recreate the entirety of Pokemon Emerald in a fan game? Like, this is not a ROM hack. This is not building off the base game. Like, he made an entirely new game by himself based off of that game. Like, it's insane. Oh, yeah, there's a Winkle. Alright, you're actually kind of scary. We'll go ahead and locate you anyway, just to see. But, yeah, it's kind of dangerous. Water gun won't do too much. Now, through the nature of this challenge, obviously this is not going to be a Nuzlocke, but it is kind of set up that way. Whereas, like, I'm going to try to my best to make sure the Pokemon don't die so that they can get the best score possible. Now, the system that I have set up to be able to test all the Pokemon is not perfect by any means. I'm planning on doing basically a scale of 100. But that might have to be something where it's changed up based on how many Pokemon I'm using, if some of the Pokemon do better than others, stuff like that. Mudslap, sure. I'll get rid of Leer. That's kind of depressing. Our fighting type learned a ground type move before our ground type did. Let's go ahead and heal up. And then to be able to heal up the Pokeball, you just talk to the Chansey. Like I said, hopefully we won't have to use that too often. Now, I'm not done with the documentation for this game, so it's still very rough draft, but from what is done, it feels exactly the way I wanted it to look. Like, it's very simple, like, okay, what are the required fights that we have to be able to do? I might add the non-required fights later as well, but everything else in the game is, you know, it's already there for you to look at, so this is more of just a one-stop shop type of thing. Because, like, if you wanted to look up the encounters, you can. If you want to look up the trainers, you can. I should not have done that. Whatever. It's fine. Get out of here. But you'll have the trainers that are available to you just right off the bat, and then also the encounters that you can get just for an easy, like, okay, this is where they are. as well just see what it does. About what I expected. It's kind of crazy how bulky he is still. Of course you missed. Why wouldn't you? There we go. Let's heal up real fast. It's just so nice, too. All the Pokemon follow you. Like, this game is so well polished that, honestly, this is, like, my favorite way to play Emerald. And I think I said that even with the demo. Like, I'm pretty sure I was like, yeah, this is, like, the way to play Emerald. It's very polished, and honestly, I can't say enough good things about it. I even joked. I was telling my girlfriend about the game itself, and you know she's really excited to be able to play it as well. But I was telling her it's like, wow, this is kind of like the fan game version of like Radical Red with how much that he added for me. It's not quite as difficult in most parts. I think some of the fights in this game are a little difficult, but definitely still doable. And I would say not to the difficulty curve that Radical Red is. But, man, dude, there's just so many quality of life updates on this, and just the implementation of all the different Pokemon. It's super, super well done. Custom Megas evolution as well, by the way. So he had a couple of custom evolutions in the game prior to ZA, and then he added more evolutions on top of that. So, like, the original ZA evolutions are there as well. So there's going to be Mega Stones all over the map that we're going to have to find. Me and Primate just ganging up on the kid here. Now, obviously, like I said, this is not a required fight, so we're just going to fight him as normal. Rude. Oh, you got a 3-fit. Nice. And he missed again. Do another 3. Oh, you didn't. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, Primeape is ready to be able to take on its next opponent. So we'll go ahead and heal up, and then we'll head on over to the woods. Now, obviously, there's a bunch of story bits that we have to get through to be able to do that, but at the very least, we're ready that way. Now, I don't intend on doing this, for every Pokemon with all the leveling up like I'm doing now, but this is more or less just kind of be able to get the feel for the game and all that. Right, let's move on through here. Did not mean to run through anything. Get out of my way. I am wondering, too, if I might be able to add more Oran Berries to the game, because those will be pretty helpful as well. There's me. The Butterfree. Beautiful. And now the route over here just has a nice little transition zone. Kind of makes it feel like its own, like, dedicated city. Shockingly enough, that fisherman does not have a quest for us. I do need to be able to figure out how to get to the behind the gym there. It looks like we just serve. Father, we need to talk to you about a man named Wally. profile. Go to the shop. Make sure there's nobody here. I'm gonna end up talking to a lot of people that I really don't need to talk to, but at the same time, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Text goes pretty quickly, so. Don't have a need for potions as of right now. A traveler who has been to every region there is, even Paldea. That also means that I have a nice arsenal of Pokemon from them as well. I see that you are a Pokemon trainer, so how about this? If you really want, I'm willing to trade with you. How about a Zigzagoon from this region, and in return, I shall trade you one from the Galar region. Okay, so I think what I'll do even, just because I don't currently have one... nope, please, go away. Thank you. I do have to add this encounter to the documentation as well, but... I can go ahead and get a Zigzagoon there, and I'll get a Galarian one. So that way I have both. Alright, let's go ahead and buy some balls. I know we already have a couple, but might as well just get our, maximum. Let's see, 1.5, 6. That should be fine. We'll buy some potions as well. Let's go get a good Zigzagoon. I wonder if there is... Okay, should be available here. Can we get a Zigzagoon? That's a Lillipup. We don't need you. Pogiana, no. Should probably narrow down the encounter table. There are quite a lot over here. We'll talk to the boy, I guess. There he is. Cool. Okay. We're just gonna start chucking balls. Da-ba-da. Rude. How dare you? Yeah, triple jiggle on me and everything. Alright, well, it's time to speed things up a bit. Dude, you're not that special. Just get in the ball. There we go. He shall be traded. Okay. Nothing there. And just like in future gens, you do get experience for being able to fight trainers and also getting encounters. But we'll go ahead and head on over here. I gotta slow things down. There we go. But yes, sir, if you could please give me a Zigzagoon from the Galar region. Oh, wait, hold on. I have a thing. Is that a berry? Potion. Cool. Okay. Well, thank you for the potion, Zigzagoon. Now you are a trade fodder. Goodbye. And we got a Galarian one. So I will have to be able to add that to the documentation, but yeah, it's just cool things like that. Now I need a box for alternate forms at this point, too. Let's see. Let's go to Gen 3, because I don't believe we already have the alternate forms. Could have been added in Dex Order, too. I don't think it's here. but I never actually checked if the alternate forms were here. Let's see, because I know the Quad Sire is. That's Gen 4. Oh my goodness. Okay, so then we got regular. Let's head on over to Gen 7. Okay, Gen 7. This also gives you a chance to be able to look at all the Pokemon that are available. I know that Obstagoon was given. I just don't know where he is. Well, a Galar, I guess, right? Okay, there you go. Okay, so there's Obstagoon. So, we will go ahead and just add it onto the ending. So we'll add it onto, like, over here. Because we already have an Obstagoon, so obviously we don't need an evolved form of you. Alright, we're gonna talk to you. Let's go. I'm gonna have to figure out what the best way to do the gym is, too. With the least amount of fights. I think left side all the way probably is the best. Although, if you're not really worried about dying, the one-hit KO room is not that bad. I have a Galarian one of you. Excuse me. Good job, Wally. You did it. It sickens me that you, that Ralts is a fairy type now. Well, Psychic Fairy, obviously, but he's not weak to dark. Cool, okay. Ah, yes. Kindly go away. Alright, none of these trains are required. We will talk to these guys, though. You have a Wingull. Would you be willing to show it to me? I want to see one again before my time is up. Let me know. Sure, I will. Ooh, that was scary. I don't want to fight these guys preemptively to waste experience. Gotta go all the way back to Gen 3. I think there is a quicker way to do this, but I don't want to waste time in doing it. So we need a Wingull. You. You really have one. That's great. It's making me tear up. Wingull was the Pokemon me and my wife had when we first got married. I want to thank you for showing me this Pokemon. Please take this. We got a feather. You deserve as much more, but please take this money as well. 1,000 gold. Thank you very much, kid. I won't forget you ever. What does that do? What does the gold do? So the pretty feather just doesn't do it, apparently. So, just kind of a thing. Did the gold equate to money? Yes, it did. Okay, cool. Go ahead and put the Wingull back. I apologize, I'm not the most coordinated and running around. Alright, Wingull, we won't see you as a member of the team for a very long time, but... Well, actually, you specifically will never see you, but, you know. Auto run? Yeah, okay. Options. That probably would be for the best, but I think I do want to keep it walking, just so I have a little bit more control. But yeah, that would definitely be helpful whenever you have long periods of sections. But I'm fine with that. But yeah, just even there, just another thing to be able to water bottle, please stay where you are. Thank you. Please, so just another thing that Lord Lucario did to be able to make this game that just, you know, quality of life. We don't have to fight you. Don't need you, Pooch. I need to heal up. In this case, I will use it. I don't know what I'm doing, sorry. Kind of just did the doing. There we go. I swear to God, I already did heal up. See, that spinner's not too hard to avoid, but the one upcoming really is. Encounters for days, man. Don't wave on that. You quad resist me. I don't like it. Alright, we'll save. Save over file B. Alright, let's do this. I guess I could have added a dark type there, too. I want to now. Damn it. I want to so badly now. Well, luckily I already had it open. Just a quick little addition. That's the whole point of the layout, doing it that way, is just to add the typings that we need. See, I did this on purpose because I absolutely love the Petalburg Woods music. I did this entirely on purpose. Definitely. There we go. And I guess didn't automatically update, did it? Oh, it did. Nice. Okay. Sick. I could honestly listen to that music on repeat. It's so good. Go, Primate! Alright, locate you and just murder you real quick. So far, Primate has been doing pretty well against his options, so. Oh man, I'm gonna have to read all the Team Sky stuff. Well, that's fine. Whatever. I will say, this game in particular, or in like the story-based games for Pokemon, they would benefit a lot from voice acting. Very much so. Alright, we got the EXP all. I do intend on taking advantage of that. Okay, so now that we've done that, Primeape is officially done everything it needs to do. Let's see. The next fight is going to be the gym. So we got, we got a Geodude to be able to deal with, Aeron, Anorith, and Nosepass. I do believe the Anorith is probably the one we need to use for a water type. Or is it Aeron? It's probably Aeron, isn't it? It might be both of them, actually. Water, Rock, and Steel. Water, Rock, and Steel. Okay. Technically, fighting on ground would be better, but I'm prioritizing which Mon is best based on the starter typings first. So, starting with Grass, because I'm a Grass trainer. Grass, Fire, Water, and then Normal and Electric, just for Eevee and Pikachu. And then going beyond that, since normal typing is not actually effective against anything other than Ghost, but it's resistant, it's immune to Ghost. But I'm basically gonna make normal types TM horse, essentially. So the normal types won't be able to do anything until you get TMs that'll help. So as of right now and up until the first gym, there's nothing that they're gonna be able to do. Let me see. So for this one, we're going to need to get both Blastoise and Venusaur on the team. So we'll go ahead and do that. And then they'll get them up to, let's see, level 16 for Venusaur, and then level 14 for Aeron. Oh man, it's back to this music. I like the other music better. Oh boy. It's gonna be really helpful whenever we get the box from anywhere. At least now we can fight those characters. Yeah, we'll go ahead and heal. Been very impressed with Primeape, though. Alright. Wait a minute. Okay, just want to make sure. Okay, so, Venusaur. Get you out. And Blastoise. I looked down and saw the Trico there. I'm like, that's not right, but I understand why now. Okay, so we can probably get him up to 9, but it's not really something I want to do. Do we have a grass type move already? I'm pretty sure we do. And obviously everyone on the team is gonna get it. Vine Whip, okay. Remember moves, we could get Petal Blizzard and Petal Dance on. That's super OP. I just noticed that. Is that supposed to look like that? The physical and special? Kind of cut off, and I think it gives you the, the impression that you need anyway. Like, this is physical, this is special, but I don't think they're both supposed to be up there. At least, cut off like that. So like I said, guys, it's a work in progress, but it's just so cool. Oh, I love this game so much. Just being able to, build whatever team I want, like, it's just so cool. No, we're doing things on my terms, damn it. Now, obviously, this is a special case scenario, but, Tackle probably will be the better. I need a draining move. And a poison type move now that I'm thinking about it. Venusaur will be our first poison option. Almost enough for a level. Bag. This will be where all the Z crystals and stones will be. Let's see. Battle items is where that'll be, okay. We need the XP all. Is that on? It's currently on. Cool. Alright, well, while we're here, we might as well go ahead and nickname our guys. Okay, so Venusaur, we're gonna go ahead and name you Nun. For the ancient primordial chaotic god that you are. Nickname. And I do like me some fully uppercase letters. I guess we'll nickname them as we go, but... Okay, so they are glitches, but that will be fixed. Awesome. Okay. I mean, like I said, it's not... I don't think it's anything that you can't already tell, obviously, so... Like, you know what it's supposed to be. Ah, my Pokemon. It's gone. I don't think Vine Whip's gonna be better for you, but... Oh, the updated animation looks so cool. Oh my god, I love that. It actually looks like Vine Whip. That's awesome. It did more than the games do it. There we go. Venusaur was taking a sabbatical in his Pokeball. Oh, Purloin. He needs a healing move for sure. Also, Lord Lucario, since I think you are the one in the chat there, for the Petalburg Woods, there are multiple encounter tables for it. I'm assuming the distinction is well, there's a sanctuary area, that's its own thing, but there are multiple entries for it. So you have the main area, and then you have the one that's behind the gym, and that's where all the level like 40s are, right? If I'm correct. Ah. You bastard. There it goes. Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna have a problem with EXP. And guys, if you are, you know, grinding or just getting experience the normal way, do not be afraid to turn that EXP all off. Like, it's fine. You will be okay. Oh, so that's the sanctuary. Yeah, okay. Okay. I figured the sanctuary was where all the trainers are in the little hidden area. Might have needed to do Vine Whip at that point. Nothing that a potion won't solve. God, I love that so much. Oh, this game's so good. It is that XP. Big man Blastoise. Big man Blastoise. Well, that's a problem. Oh, we eat that. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine then. I just noticed that the trainers were a little bit different there, so I want to make sure. But yeah, I knew the Mega Stone was there. And obviously we'll explore that here in just a moment, but... Behind the gym is off limits for now. Also, just to kind of put this out there as far as just my style of grinding, the reason why I do more than just regular candies, partially it's because I feel like I'm missing out on the feel of the game, you know? This is going to be really helpful too later, by the way, for HM skills. That'll make things so much easier. Like, he's got a pretty cool system for that as well, but, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to miss... Oh, most Pokemon will have it. That's fine, I guess. But I like the ability to be able to gain EVs as well. So relying solely on candies is not the best situation. See, I gotta get them to see me so I can get that sound effect, because it sounds so cool. I'm not wasting that. Level 9. Leech Seed, sure. And as you guys can see, the sound typing is in the game. A young goose. This might be an early option to be able to deal with the Poochyena. There aren't any actual fighting types leading up to that, but I'm pretty sure Young Goose does learn a fighting type move, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's pretty early on, too, so... Hell yeah. Got him to level 10 before I did. How dare you? That's right. Get yourself out of that range. I did not mean to do that. I was just kind of pushing buttons at that point. I just love how Blastoise is keeping up, despite the fact that we have, like, you know, we haven't even used him yet, and, you know, he's still keeping up. Alright, there are trainers for us to be able to fight, obviously, but we'll go ahead and deal with the grass first. Nidoran. Still to be a good option to be able to kind of just explore and just like, hey, these are the Pokemon that are available. Don't you poison me. Can poison types get poisoned in this gen? I don't know. Is that ever a thing? I genuinely don't know. But I just don't want it to happen. Hey, you're a fairy type. You're also a water type. I don't know why I didn't just hit him with a, you know, whatever. Doesn't matter. Rambling. I love how I've been avoiding certain ROM hacks just because they have, like, future Pokemon that I haven't actually done a series with yet. Meanwhile, I'm playing a game that has literally all of them in. I don't know. It's just one of those things. I forgot you're not who I thought you were. Now, for these guys, you gotta kind of catch them before they actually get you. Oh, that would have been the perfect time. Damn it. I gotta get them to see me. Rapid Spin. What do you already have? I'll get Red Tail Whip. Are you gonna bite on me? Nope. Just about the same. Well, not anymore. Easy. Get out of here, Billy. There you are. My goodness. EXP game is crazy. I struggled to put the gym trainers on the docks. Mostly because, like, for this gym, it's not required at all to fight them. But, like, if you don't fight them now, you'll never be able to fight them. So, the duality of decisions. It's actually a good thing Taylor saved me there, because I didn't want to be able to talk to you, but, what the hell, game? I just, like, teleported. Oh, I didn't do it, damn it. I think it might have to be like a class of trainer that does it. I will take your money, though. This next section's not gonna be easy for Venusaur at all. Bug types galore. Weedle. Can I just punch you in the face? Sure can. I'm still faster than you. I'd be worried if I wasn't, but still. Spinnerack. Yeah, there's plenty of bugs. So even if you don't get a fighting type for that Poochyena, there should be a bug type that actually learns a bug type move. I was unlucky to run into one that didn't. Razor Leaf? Hell yeah. Okay, they're both physical. I'll get rid of Growl. There's no reason to get rid of that. Helpful Pokeball. I love this music. There it is. Yes. Love that sound. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Gonna run out of tackles before I'm out of here. Sir, you have an excess amount of bugs. Haha, it doesn't affect me. That's all you got. Want to learn Rollout? Alright, we'll get rid of Defense Scroll, I guess. You learned a Rock type move before a Ground type move. Good job. You're doing great. So proud of you. You better believe that we're going to try to catch a shiny as well. As well switch out the Blastoise. Could have just finished him off with a Vine Whip or something. See, now we're dealing with bugs again. Hell yeah, execute. That's not good. That's even less good. You missed. Tackle it is. Shit. Alright, never fight a execute apparently. God damn, you were defensive. Goodbye. That was awful. Never want to do that shit again. That's even less fun. Yeah. Does he live? He does. Good job. See, you don't need to be awake to fight these guys. It's fine. I do need to heal, though. I was stubborn like that. Really, dude? Ultra Nintendo, yep. You like saying that. I don't know what it means, but you like saying it. It's gotta be at some point where, like, it would actually be worth it to use the move. I don't think that point is there yet, though. Another one. You're protecting now? You're so lame, dude. Of course. Why did you just do that before? Thank God your health stat is low. Baby child. Alright, we're back where we started, basically. There's a Spearow. I'm waiting on you. Got a dark type move? How dare you? Oh yeah, it wouldn't hurt to update the layout, I guess, now, huh? That's fine. Alright, so the reason why we have 2 rock types on there is because Venusaur will be dealing with the first one and the last one. And then Blastoise will be dealing with the middle Pokemon. So that way we have even coverage. The music's so sing-songy, I love it. Oh, hell no. I have anything that can kill you faster? Probably not, huh? Alright, well, Leech Seed. Oh, I can't affect the grass type? That's dumb. Fair enough. See, my health stat is crazy. Comparatively. So you get a bunch of health back. That was great damage at one point. Oh, you got me into yellow, you bitch. Alright, this guy's hard to avoid, but it is possible. Caterpie. I'm really glad that Execute is just as rare as it is, because that's a pain to fight. And I'll keep doing it, too. Sure. On the bright side, Blastoise should be ready for the gym before noon is. Sure, let's win bite. We'll get rid of withdraw. Dark type move that deck. Alright, let's save. Of course. As soon as I move, you don't want to fight me. Now this little bastard does have bug type moves, so we're kind of in danger actually. Doesn't decide to use it though, that's interesting. Or Bide for that matter. Are you sure you're a Kricketot? You know what species of Pokemon you are, sir? Alright, fair enough. Apparently just want to bully my Trico, but not the Venusaur, eh? Alright, 2 more levels. As I said, the subsequent runs for this will not be nearly as grindy, but just want to be able to make one of them, play one of them the way I want to play it. I'm not gonna be able to tackle people anymore. I did not mean to do that. Doesn't count. Doesn't count. Watch, now we're gonna run into an Execute. Or nothing. Cool. Alright, cutscene. This is Petalburg Recon Team checking in. I'm afraid I have to begin with an apology, Mr. Matt. It's not good news. The mission is a no-go. A little something cropped up and got into the way. Roger that. Got it. Will do. I'll continue investigating that energy we detected. Phew. But that kid had some promise as a trainer, I'd say. Got a Bullet Seed. Now, TMs are reusable in this one, so, you know, don't have to worry too much about that. Oh, you got me a Pearl. Nice. That's all fancy. Which, by the way, I think I'll go ahead and do that now. And this is mostly just for a follow-up move. Well, we will go ahead and get rid of Leech Seed. But this way, if anything has like a Focus Sash or just we need a multiple hit move, that'll be it. I don't think anything in this game does have a Focus Sash, but still. Hi, Meryl. Appreciate that. Make sure I'm not lying to myself here. Yeah, okay. I had to make sure. That's all she wrote for tackles. Doesn't affect me. I'm fine with that, honestly. Unless you're a water type. Sure or not. You also are not. There's Meryl. Some good HP EVs. I'm sorry, what did I just receive? What? Oh, we got a small live. I didn't even know that. I missed that on the first playthrough. Okay. That's kind of cool. I don't need it, but, you know, still cool. Wilmer Pale. See, that's what I'm saying about the trades. Like, I just don't know where they are. You guys are so nice. So giving. Alright, time to fight the rich boy. Thank you for the money. Oh, sure. You got another fighting move. Okay. Yeah, we'll get rid of focus energy. It's not that big a deal. Seismic Toss isn't really all that helpful, but, you know. We're too powerful. I need to get rid of that small live. Sucking up all my XP. I do believe, too. Yeah, we don't have to fight those guys. Although I feel like in regular Emerald you might are supposed to, but, you know. You're not to be used right now, Smoliv. But it's good to know that you're there. That's a grass normal type. That's insane. Why do we have this? That just makes me wonder, is there a water normal type? Like, why did we do that? Ah, yes, so this is where, okay, so, for the sound typing, It is resistant to normal, fairy, flying, and sound, and is weak to fighting and ice. That'll be helpful for later. Which is kind of weird, because I think that makes Zubat weak to... Oh, no, unless it's still a flying type. I don't know. I don't know what Zubat's typing is for this one. It's so quick to grab the berries that it just might as well. Okay. Let's go ahead and fight the double battle here. Blastoise is in danger. Oh, we're fine. How rude. Alright, Blastoise is almost ready. There's level 15. One more. Poison powder. Is our only poison type move, but as of right now, I don't think I will. The cool thing is that we can always... Oh, sleep powder, though. I will learn that. Do I want to commit to Razor Leaf, or do I want to get rid of Vine Whip? I think I will. But the cool thing is we can just, you know, move relearn all of them, so. Awesome. Alright. Make sure there's no special stuff here. Premier Ball. Thank you. Lodestone? What does that do? Very light stone reduces the weight of a Pokemon when held. Huh. Probably would help with, like, Seismic Toss, I would assume. Could be good. Just does less damage. Ball Swipe, hell yeah. Too bad we have no problem catching Pokemon. Because we have them all already. Okay, so we got cut. Can't use it yet. Luckily, we don't actually have to teach cut to anybody. We just use that as a skill. Massive improvement. What the hell did I just say? I don't know what that even means. Retoggle. What does that mean? Maybe that's not like they're, you know, broken or something. I don't know. Like, oh, I don't know how to do it. And it's like, just hit the button, you know? Okay, that's the school that we need to go to. We'll get there in a second. Dude, just so cool watching them behind me. Alright, and that guy right there will tell you that Roxanne is currently in the school. Oh, wait, okay, what is this? My Pokemon is cute. Sure, I knew that, but if you really want, I'm willing to trade you to you. I'll trade you my C-Dot for a Ralts. Why would you ever do that trade? Gotta be out of your gourd. Okay. Make sure there's no thing up here still. I mean, obviously there's an item, but... This guy is someone we're gonna have to talk to in a little bit. Now, I don't know if we actually have to do that, but... It tells us to go to... For the quest that's in the school, it tells us to go to Petalburg, but I wonder if we can just go straight to him. Probably not, but we'll see. Oh, yeah, you get a free ducklet here. Sure. My ducklet did not last very long. Like, it literally... It died very quickly. It's good to know about all these, though. I don't mean to do that. Organize. Even though that was the area that I wanted. Oh, we got news. We got news from Lucario. Oh, okay, cool. So it's just in case they get turned off. Gotta make sure everything is all good to go. Alright, let's do the mission now. I'm in love with a childhood friend, Timothy, and I want to confess my feelings to him, but I don't know how I should ask him out. I know. Would you do it for me? You look like someone who could help me. So what do you say? Thank you so much. If you want to find him, then you should go to Petalburg. That's where he lives. But that's not where he is. I'm just gonna go to where he is just to see if it works. It probably won't, but, you know. It'll take us basically no time to do it, so we might as well try. Nope. Okay, it doesn't work. That's fine. I've had the luxury of doing a couple of these missions by myself, basically, leading up to the 7th gym, but other than that, you know, not too much. And I gotta go through this woods again. Like, I like the song, but I don't like all the encounters. You're in here, I believe. No, that wasn't it. I'll find it eventually. It's somewhere in here. There you are. I'm pretty sure he went to Route 115 to fish or something. If you want to find him, he should be there. Alright, Timmy. I mean, if nothing else, the success of this stream just basically showing me all the encounters, the trades that we can get and stuff like that. That's, like, part of it. We're quick, fast, and in a hurry. Damn it. So close. And we've arrived. I have me talking to all the NPCs, so you don't have to. Who are you? Can't you see I'm trying to fish here? Samantha sent you. Okay, why would she need you to talk to me? Actually, who are you? Huh? Samantha wanted you to tell me that she likes me and wants me to be her boyfriend? Yikes. Hey, Timothy. Are you ready to head out to Lily Cove? Oh, hey, Erica. Of course. Just give me a minute, alright? Sorry, but can you tell Samantha that she took too long to confess? I would have said yes, but, you know, I already have a girlfriend, who is a model, by the way, so I can't. Anyways, see you later. Alright, Erica, let's go. What a jerk. I mean, kind of. Not really. Like, if you think about it, you kind of trade it up. But, like, I don't know. Like, it just feels bad. Story bit that is not great. Kind of sad. Oh, I see. So he already has a girlfriend. But if he didn't, he would have said yes? I guess I'll have to just have to wait until they break up. Thanks for everything. Please, take this Pokemon from me. I got a Mona. I'm not nicknaming you. Alright, well, we got the Muna. See, there's a bunch of Pokemon that you can get just from, you know, doing quests and all this, like trades. Like, there's just a bunch of stuff you can do. Which means more work for me on the documents, but whatever, it's fine. So, like, not counting the Galarian Zigzagoon, because we had to keep that, where, you know, it's supposed to be. We've already gotten 3 extra Pokemon, just because. Oh, it does, okay, I didn't know that. It actually continues in Lily Cove. I didn't see that event in Lily Cove already, so that'll be something that we have to be able to explore. But we're gonna continue on just getting some experience here. There are some trainers for us to fight. I like that these count as steps. If eggs were a thing in this, I'd be able to kind of... Why did I do that? I don't know, my brain just kind of short-circuited, sorry. Oh, come on. Just encounter me. Thank you. Get out of the grass. I did not mean to do sleep powder either. Good thing it missed. Ow, I'm a fat Pokemon. Stop it. I'm shocked Blastoise is not leveled up yet. Having a Palmy this early is insane, too. Not for this gym, but for future gyms, that is insane. I did not mean to do that. I keep thinking it's Vine Whip. Damn it. Shouldn't have got rid of it. Like, are we really not gonna get Blastoise leveled up before the... Oh, hello there. Do I outspeed you? I do, but I didn't kill. Damn. Before the, Venusaur does? I'd be surprised. Bidoof! You're not a water type yet. All your favorite Pokemon spread throughout the Hoenn region. Skitty. I'd be so depressed getting a Skitty as my encounter for a Nuzlocke. Would be very upset. Venusaur just wants to do whatever it wants to do, I guess. Alright. Do we kill you with a Razor Leaf, though? We do. Very useless item considering the infinite repel that we have. There's 16. Sure, let's get a bug type move as well before you get a ground type move. Why not? Well, other than sand attack, I guess. Okay, well. Blastoise, you are up now. You need one more level. Let's get your nickname ready. What are we gonna call you? Well, yeah. I mean, I only got past Tate and Liza. And a little bit, you know, leading up to the, you know, big sky pillar thing. Haven't gotten there yet. Let's see. Where's my nickname list? There it is. Alright, so you are still called Isubu for some reason. Do we have a water nickname for you that I can quickly use? Maybe, perhaps? It doesn't have to be special, just something. We need some Wowda. So we already got Noon. Nabecher, yeah, that's what he's supposed to be. Okay. That's fine. We just didn't update the nickname list, that's why. Good thing I looked it up anyway, because I don't know how to spell you outside of that. Yet another primordial Egyptian god. Just barely fits. Alright. Your moves, remember moves. Flash cannon. Okay. Interesting. That will be very interesting. We're just gonna wait for him to move. Maybe. There you are. I knew you would. We can actually use our stab move against pretty much anything in the grass. We will get poisoned, though. That's the unfortunate part. There's 14. Mikata. I mean, 12 is the minimum number for that. Because I think Roxanne's lowest level Pokemon is 12. Yeah, looks like it. Okay. So, to that end, we'll just stay in. Poison be damned. I don't care. You have to turn the XP all off, though. And we turn the Infinite Repel back on. And you don't die from poison, so there's that. See, I did that on purpose, definitely. All right. Nope, not yet. Talk to Roxanne. Back to your gym you go. Begone with you. Okay, so I did just do this puzzle, but I probably already forgot the specifics. Let's see, we need berries. Give that to you, and give that to you. Venusaur will be up front. Deal with the first one anyway. Alright, let's do this. Evolves at level 25. Thought it was a dingus about that one, thank God. That is Anorith. And finally, decrease when a Pokemon is paralyzed at speed. Easy. I just wish whenever you got them wrong, you could fight all the trainers, but you only end up fighting one. I think all of these have, oh, I thought they had nameplates on it there. Okay, never mind. Okay. Let's save again. And we are ready. First battle for this game. Let's go ahead and do this. Geodude. I mean, we're hella over-prepared for this, obviously, but that's kind of the point. So, that's what we did, that's what we're doing this for. Alright. We'll go ahead and raise the leave. I doubt that you're gonna live that. Yeah, not a chance. What are you going out to? Anorith, okay. I doubt very much that I'll even need these, but still. And water gun. That is negative damage, my guy. Come on now. Try harder. You can do it. Aeron, we're good. Water gun. He hasn't one-shot any of these guys yet, so... Perhaps if he had a better water move. He's gotten damaged twice, so... But right now, I don't have anything to compare him to, so, you know. There's Water Pulse, okay. Might as well get rid of Tackle. Nose Pass. Finally for Noon. Alright. Raise a leap. Should have went with Bullet Seed. Got that berry. 5 times. Nope. He couldn't do it damageless. Damn it. Alright. You're gonna heal up. Right back where we started. Ah, damn it. It's faster than me. Get out of here. Now, I do have really OP grass moves that I have access to. I'm not going to relearn them, but they probably would have killed him right off the bat. And we got Rock Tomb. Fantastic. Okay. There goes him. My goods! He's stolen the goods. We gotta heal. I think what I'll do as well, I'll just go ahead and box up the mons that we're not currently using. I'll use this box. This is the box of mons that we're just gonna, like, maintain, basically. I wonder how big that box that has just our trades in it will get. I'm actually kind of curious. Now let's save. Okay, so now we have nothing to compare them to, but I figure we might as well get these Pokemon on the layout. Let's go over to our tracker.